Πήγατε πάνω.
It's pretty in here.
Nowadays we have, back then it was basically a self-sufficient society of the ascetics, those religious people, that they create first a small chapel, and then slowly they use money either from the patriarch, that no longer the patriarch right now, and some it's given also from the Ministry of Culture, because it's also under the protection of the Ministry of Culture nowadays. And then the source of income nowadays, since it becomes popular, the tourists, yes, of course. And now, this monastery that we're going to enter here, this is the easiest one that we came, in fact, just those steps. And this monastery is dedicated to Saint Stephen, Agios Stephanos, as we call it. The Saint Stephen Monastery, it was one of the small chapels that we're going to see in a minute. The church that we have here, it's dedicated to Haralambos. Haralambos, it was one of the saints, and Haralambos, it was the ones that brings the joy of the Holy. So this monastery, after it was abandoned, the small church of Saint Stephen, that it was also haunted by the monks on the 19th century. So for a few years it was abandoned, and in 1860 it was constructed the church that we have here. So it's not that old, this one that we're going to see. And also the paintings of the icons on the wall paintings that we're going to see, and some of the portable icons. It's not, it doesn't go way back, it goes on the 1800s, it's much later. But it's the same technique of all the monasteries that we have on the rocks of Meteora. I'll show you some of the icons which are the known ones. The other thing that I want to point out here, that we made the stop, that we have these wooden hanging parts on the side over there, and over there, and some metal ones, which is the left. Those is called the diagon. Diagon is also from a word, a Greek word, that it means that it moves, and it was used, first it was wooden and then it became metal. It was used from the monks in order to call for the liturgy, for the mass, so to call the pilgrims to come at the church. So they just hit with a small hammer, let's say, on the wood, and later on the metal, in order for the people to know to come at the liturgy, the mass will start at the church here. So we're going to enter on that side, coming to this way. It's not allowed now, the only thing I'm doing is inside the church. It's not allowed the picture. You don't have pictures, just inside the church. Outside, you can take it. And before we enter, just to show you that above the entrance, we have the representation of Saint Haralambos, as I mentioned, and on the two sides the angels that they hold the scroll, and also the other one on the left, it holds the church. So it shows basically when we have a saint, and on the side we have the angels that they hold the church, it shows that to this saint it's dedicated the monastery. And the door, in order to enter, it's also from 1800, it has the symbol of the cross outside, And before we enter to the church, in the Greek Orthodox churches, we leave the candle and we enter it. That's why you see the candle. The interesting thing about the candle, if it's a pure wax of the candle, you can understand, I mean, even if you just squeeze the candle like that, it doesn't destroy it. It's not destroyed. You can just make it again like that. So that means it was pure wax. Otherwise, if it's added with other materials, sometimes it breaks. So it's, let's enter inside. You need to take that candle, let's take. Now, all the monasteries, all the churches that we have here on the rocks of Meteora, Greek Orthodox churches, as I told you, it has the construction, the cross in a square building with a dome that we're going to see at the main church of the Thessaloniki. The first room that we enter here is called the narthex. The church is divided into three parts: the narthex, the main church that we call the Katholikon, and then behind the chancellor's room, the altar of the church, as we call it. At the narthex, it was where the people they were standing in order to attend the liturgy, the mass, those that they haven't been baptized. So those that they haven't been taken the Holy Spirit, they were standing at the narthex. The others they could enter at the Katholikon. Nowadays it doesn't stand that much, but it used to be like that. And at the narthex of this church, we have also this wall painting that I want to show you on my left-hand side from where I'm standing. So this is, according to the New Testament, the second advent, which represented with the dragon that has changed from his mouth that comes out. On the top it represents God in glory, on two sides Jesus in glory, on the left Virgin Mary, and on his right John the Baptist, the 12 apostles behind Virgin Mary and John the Baptist, and underneath him it's also the sacred table and also the vials that are going to be in the second advent, vials of the righteous ones and those that they will be condemned. That's why you see some people that they are inside the clouds, so it's the souls that they hated from heaven, and some that they have been condemned just above the dragon in the dark place of the earth. They also say that it's also not only the kings, but also the kings. That's why they have the four kings on the right side of the flame of the dragon, representations of the four kings of the second advent, as they say, and also from the kingdom of the animals. On the left of the flame of the dragon, we have also the representation of Saint Peter called the king for the entrance to paradise at the church and the saints behind him. And it also has the figure that holds a cross. This is one of the ones that when Jesus was crucified, the one that you can stand on the side, that he would be with him at the heaven. And above we also have Virgin Mary with the two archangels, and underneath Virgin Mary we have Moses, Elijah, and I don't remember the other one right now, but they call it the souls of the people. So it's a representation. All the monasteries here on the rocks of Meteora, at the narthex of the churches, can have this representation. Some of them, this one is more because it has been repainted and restored from the original. But this one, it goes from the 1800s. We have the two archangels, Michael and Gabriel. It's one is on the scarf and the other one is visible on the side of the well painted of the second advent. And we also have on the sides of this wall painting, we have two of the assumptions of one is of St. Haralabos and the other one is of St. Stephen. So we have from the first two saints of the monasteries that we have here. And also it's represented, now it's behind the scaffold, it's not visible on that side. There are some wall paintings that represent from the ecumenical gathering in the 13th century AD, but it was this division between the Greek Orthodox and the Catholics that took place. It's also one side. the representations of the walls on that side. From the other side, here we have again Saint Stephen, the figures of Saint Stephen of the small chapel that we're going to see, and Saint Caraios, the other one that is the church that we have here. And we have the torture scenes that we have in this side, that on the corner, on the left of Saint Stephen, we have the suffering of Saint Stephen, the proto-martyr, the first one that suffered, the saint that was suffered. So it's above the small door of the exit on that side. And we also have the decapitation of John the Baptist on this side of the corner. So we also have his word painting on this side also. On the side of the on one side is from the Saint Stephen, this one from John the Baptist. So some of the icons you will see that they don't have things because they do some restorations. For example, over there on the corner, some of the faces of the torsos, it's not represented the faces because they have made some restorations nowadays.
Εγώ νόμιζα ότι είναι άσπρη και νόμιζα ότι το χρώμα του νερού του. Λέω,
I always tell you my mind, I say for you, I pray for you.
oh, how nice.
Beautiful monastery.
Or is she ahead of us?
I just wonder where Ellie is. Oh, she's up in front? Okay.
I would bet she is. If not, we'll wait for us.
Monks then around and they were holding kappa, people, provisions and building materials for centuries. Okay? The access, you can approach, yeah? Please approach.
Excuse me.
The access to the monastery was never not a holy sanctuary.
What kind of flower is that? It's a daisy.
It looks like a daisy.
Daisy, but they're so white.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. It's got a smell. Dear Marla's birthday.
Goodness.
It is. But
Monastery has this type of a balcony that we call the accession tower that lifted the people and the goods before the construction of the steps. From here also in the distance, if you see, there is the high rock that it has the church of the monastery of
Oh yeah, big one.
St. Barbara. So let's see if we can stop a little bit here. There is some space to be able to stop in order for you.
What is that?
Is a pistachio.
I picked it for you.
It's not ready to eat yet, but
No,
still, thank
but
you.
it's off of this tree right there. You wanted me to get a picture of it?
Picture of it, yes.
There's your pistachio. I will climb down there and grab one.
Oh my goodness.
It also has a dome at the narthex, that's why you see two domes. And all the others are the cells of the monks, the old dining rooms and kitchen they used to have.
There's one right
that
on there.
was used for that.
Is that a
both of those monasteries, they are habited by monks.
They created the clay tiles for